All right, a bridge that is more than just concrete and cables, a 1.5-kilometer engineering structure rising over one of India's most powerful rivers, the Brahmaputra River. Prime Minister Modi is in Assam to inaugurate the Bhaskar Kumar Varma Setu, a project that signals not just connectivity but transformation. Because in Assam, crossing the Brahmaputra has never been simple. What is the Bhaskar Kumar Varma Setu? Well, let's dive deep into it. Hello and welcome to another episode of Deep Dive brought to you by NewsX. My name is Vineet Malhotra, and today, with the inauguration of the Kumar Bhaskar Varma Setu, connectivity between Guwahati and North Guwahati across the Brahmaputra River has received a major boost. So what exactly is the Bhaskar Kumar Varma Setu? At its core, this is a 1.5-kilometer long road bridge built across the mighty Brahmaputra River, directly strengthening connectivity between Guwahati and North Guwahati. But this is not just another conventional bridge. Engineers have used an advanced structural configuration known as an extra-dosed pre-stressed concrete design. Now, in simple terms, this is a hybrid system. It combines the rigidity of a box girder and bridge with the efficiency of a cable-supported structure. What does that mean for viewers at home who are not familiar with these jargons? Well, it means longer spans with fewer piers in the river. It means greater deck stiffness. It means the bridge can handle sustained high traffic loads without structural fatigue. And it means long-term durability in one of the most challenging river systems in the world. This is a design specifically suited for high-volume corridors, and Guwahati, as the gateway of the Northeast, is exactly that. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. The Brahmaputra is not a stable river. It is wide, it shifts course, it carries enormous sediment loads, and during monsoons, discharge levels surge dramatically. And unlike rivers with rocky beds, the Brahmaputra has a shifting alluvial sediment base. That means foundations cannot simply be laid in stable rock. Engineers had to drill deep, stabilize soil strata, and account for changing river behavior over decades. And before a single pier was erected, extensive geotechnical surveys were conducted. Soil investigation, hydraulic modeling, flow simulations during peak monsoon discharge. Construction teams had to design foundations that could withstand scouring during floods, sediment movement, strong lateral currents, long-term erosion patterns. Specialized deep drilling systems were deployed to anchor the foundations securely below unstable sediment layers. Cofferdams, temporary watertight enclosures, were constructed in phases to allow foundation work to continue while river flow was carefully managed. And remember, this was done while ensuring minimal disruption to active river channels. Building over the Brahmaputra is not just about engineering skill, it is about engineering patience. Now let's talk about impact. Guwahati is the economic nerve center of Assam and a logistical gateway to the northeast. Until now, connectivity between Guwahati and North Guwahati relied heavily on existing crossings, often leading to congestion. It also, in fact, took longer travel time and seasonal pressure during peak flow periods. This new bridge provides faster intra-city movement, reduced traffic load on older bridges, better access to educational institutions in North Guwahati, smoother connectivity for commercial vehicles, and enhanced disaster response mobility during floods for daily commuters. And this is not abstract policy. This is time saved, fuel saved, reliability that has been gained. And we cannot ignore the larger strategic dimension. The Northeast sits in a sensitive corridor, sharing proximity with China and Bhutan, among others. Infrastructure in this region serves a dual purpose: economic integration and strategic preparedness. In recent years, bridges like the Bogibeel Bridge have demonstrated how connectivity projects can transform both civilian logistics and strategic mobility. The Bhaskar Kumar Varma Setu adds another layer to that evolving infrastructure network. The bridge is named after Bhaskar Varman, the 7th century ruler of Kamarupa, a reminder that Assam has long been a center of political and cultural significance. Today, that legacy is being reinforced not through conquest but through connectivity. And with Prime Minister Modi inaugurating the bridge in Assam, the political messaging is clear. The Northeast is central to India's infrastructure expansion story. So when we look at the Bhaskar Kumar Varma Setu, we are not just looking at a 1.5 kilometer span over water, we are looking at advanced structural engineering, hydrological precision, strategic foresight and regional transformation. Because in Assam, crossing the Brahmaputra has never been an easy task. But with this new bridge, the river comes or becomes less of a barrier and more of a backbone. Mr. Dikshu Kukreja, town planner, is with us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Mr. Kukreja, the idea here is, to have long-lasting bridge, the ones that not only work towards, the evolution of a country's infrastructure and trade and ecology, but also, serve as, a longevity driver. For instance, you have the Golden Gate Bridge, which got destroyed, during earthquakes in the 1930s. Nothing's happened to it ever since. The Bay Bridge or the Brooklyn Bridge, or for that matter, the London Bridge as well. All of these have been made for a purpose, but that purpose has also turned out to be, something very crucial in the historical context.
Absolutely, Vineet. Good evening to you and to your viewers. I think it's a proud moment yet again for India's infrastructure growth story with the opening of this bridge, the Kumar Bhaskar Varma Setu. It's quite incredible when we see, and I don't think anyone can deny the fact that when we are moving towards and aspiring to be a Viksit Bharat, that the infrastructure is the skeletal to that growth. And to see this kind of infrastructure coming up in the country is a very proud moment for all of us. And it's not just about the bridge that has been inaugurated today. If you see the series of marvelous structures that are now coming across India, the length and breadth of the country, in terms of bridges itself, we all know sometime back we opened, India has built the Chenab bridge, which is the world's tallest rail bridge. And it is actually even higher than the Eiffel Tower, the height of the Eiffel Tower. Then you have the Sudarshan Setu, the cable stayed bridge, which is the longest span, more than 2 kilometers, and many, many more bridges that are coming up. You have also, of course, the new Pamban Bridge in Tamil Nadu, which has the, vertical sea lift. So it's a vertical bridge. So there are incredible things that are happening, and there's no denying the fact that these enhance connectivity, they boost trade and economy, and they allow a city to grow in a much more reasonable and sustainable manner, rather than making, in this particular instance, for instance, the connection between Guwahati and North Guwahati, would allow a more balanced development. North Guwahati has always been cut off, and there's more and more infrastructure pressure coming on Guwahati itself. But this connectivity is going to allow that expanse or growth of that region to happen in a more balanced manner.
Mr. Kukreja, appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much for your insights. All right, we're going to take a quick break on that note, more on the other side.